It didn't react the way I wanted. So that's why I didn't trade. I was active, I was watching the market. So the market didn't really react the way I wanted. Yeah, from our destiny, right? From our analysis, our outlook. Yeah. That was this is the analysis now. This was our analysis. This was our analysis. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Yeah, this was our analysis. My major where I wanted this market to drop to, at least I was expecting the market to get to this 100%. I know that once the market touch this our trend line, it is going to pull up. But I was not interested in this. This is this short buy. I wasn't really because the market it gave us that's 400 and I wasn't really interested in the short buy. Where my mind was going, like if had it been that the market got to this point, this 100%, this is another this 100%, this low, I would have taken it. But the market touched here. This remember I told you guys that this our minor this was my our minor trend line, and this is the major trend line. Because if you watch closely, you see that this the major trend line connected from all the way from down. You see, it connected all the way from down. So this was our minor. It touched the minor trend line and went up. Do you understand? And the market has still been it has been consolidating within this range. So I've not really seen any US 30 throughout last week. Honestly speaking, I've not really seen any big move throughout last week. Uh, throughout last week, I didn't see any big move. It was only on I think on Monday was it on Tuesday. I think it was on Tuesday that this market pulled down to this level, and which I told you guys I wasn't interested in selling. But had it been that okay, you already know how the market moves. Normally, I would have taken this, but I'm not interested in the selling. So I was waiting for it to drop down to this place. Do you understand? I was waiting for the market to at least hit here, touch here. It touched here, but the sign that what I saw was not really giving me that push to enter the market. Had it been that the market did something like this, had it been that it did something like this, come at least here, this 61%, and gives me a very good uh, engulfing candle, then I will take it up to the 61 at least. But the market didn't really give me what I wanted, and based on based on the fact that it was on Friday, I don't really trade on Friday. This was It was what happened on Friday. This was what happened on Friday. Then all these consolidations that you are seeing is from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The market was just dancing up and down. The market was just dancing up and down. Even if you look at it from the 1 hour, you will notice that the market was is just dancing up and down here within this range. It was just dancing within this range. Can you see? You see that this is consolidation. You see that nobody no sooner will even tell you that this market is just consolidating this at this angle. At this angle, just when it pull down, it create a wick. It will create a wick and pull up again, come down again. So it has not really given me a big push. The big push I saw was on sell, and that's why I said I will not be taking any sell. I was just waiting for the buy. This was just the sell that pushed down and came here, pushed up again. I was just dancing between this place. So notwithstanding, we'll still hope we'll still do our analysis, then wait for next week and see if there will be a push. Why I'm trading, if I was to be trading on 5 minutes, if I will be trading on 5 minutes, that means definitely I will see where I will enter, I will see my entry level. But because we are trading together on 1 hour, I'm trading with you guys on 1 hour, and I'm teaching you guys based on 1 hour, 4 hours, 1 hour entry. You understand? That's why I didn't I didn't force myself to take a trade. But if I move down to 5 minutes, I will see, I will still see an entry. I will see an entry. But I just want to stop. Normally, I want to stop taking my trade from 5 minutes. You see, this is about. I will still see my entry from here to here. This engulfing candle on 5 minutes, I can still see it and take the trade. I move it to here. It's about 400 pips. It's about 400 pips. But I don't want to take trade based on emotion or based on try to force trade. I don't want to be doing like that. The way I'm doing it now is the best and it's preferable. It will make you not be trading. If you don't see what you want in a chart, you don't trade. You relax and wait for the market to come to you. So last week, like I said, I wanted the market to touch here, give us a very good pullback from this zone and take us up to this 61 level. But the market didn't do that. The market, it didn't even get to this level. That was on Tuesday, on Monday. On Monday, it didn't get to this level till he pushed. It was just dancing within this range. Then later pushed to this on Friday. This happened on Friday until it touched this trend line on Friday. Then push up. Can you see? It touched here, then push up to this place, to this high, this level, this 49 600. Do you understand? This 49 600. So that was not really the push that I wanted. But if you took the trade, you will still make money, right? If you took the trade, you will still make money. So our analysis played out, but it didn't really play. It just gave us, well, I say it gave us, let's say 400, let's say 400 pips. right? He just gave us 400 piece, but my expectation was that this place will be broken. I was expecting this place to be broken totally. Then the market will push up to this level. You see that there was not really much momentum in the market as of last week. There was not really much momentum. You get. So that is it. Do you have any question based on analysis? Where did you take your trade? Where did you take your trade last week? 49 300. Okay, 49 300. 49 600. Okay, that means you took this buy. You took this buy. Okay. Yeah, it's nice. Even looking at it from the 5 minutes. Even looking at it from the 5 minutes, you can still it's a very good place to enter a trade. There is a zone there, and there is also a psychological level. Do you get? There is a zone there, and there is also a psychological level. If you look at it, one, two, three, four, there is a zone there, and there is also a psychological level. So it's part of our confidence. So if you take a trade there, is not you are not wrong. Well, for me, I didn't really. The market was not just giving me what I wanted last week, so I didn't trade throughout. And couple with, I was not really okay. Exactly. Yes, exactly. So we'll still let's be hopeful. Next week we'll see. We'll, there will be a very good opportunity. There will be a very good opportunity from the market so that we'll trade well. But for me, last week I didn't really see any good opportunity. So I'm going to let me analyze the market. Okay. Now we are going to. Is there any share is only your state that you trade now? Or do you trade gold? Okay, that's that's good. That's good. If you follow this procedure, trust me, within 6 months, self, hmm, you start and you become a professional. You become a pro on US 30. You become a pro on US 30. I'm telling you, if you focus on it, if you see any movement on US 30, you can easily predict what the market will do. Trust me, you can easily predict what the market will do because this is something that you are seeing every day. Only this chart you are seeing every day. That's one thing some people don't know. If you are focused on one pair, you know the reaction of the chart, right? You know the reaction, you know what the market is about to do, especially when you are trading on a particular section, like the way we trade New York section now. Once New York section open, I already know what the market will do. Even though if I want to trade, if I want to be trading every day, trust me, I can be seeing 100 pips every day, 200 pips every blessed day on US 30. If you still want to be seeing it, you can be seeing it. That's just the thing. But at some point, you don't allow the market to stress you. Like you just allow it when you analyze your trade, just allow it to just come to your point of entry. You 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 take your trade. Trade will not be that stressful. So this is our high. This is our previous high, and this is our previous low. So move down to weekly. Let's move down to weekly. We are already doing our top down analysis, as you all know. So this is our weekly. So weekly here, the market is still moving. The market is still an uptrend. Generally, the market is an uptrend. So now move down to the daily. Move down to the daily. The market moving down to the daily. The market is still an uptrend. It's still an uptrend. So now let's bring out our trend line. Let's mark out our trend line for here. Yeah, trend line. So this is our first trend line. So next, oh, this is a zone. This is our key zone. I'm seeing a zone here. The market reacted here several times. I'm seeing a zone here. I hope you're with me. Okay, I'm seeing a zone here. Then I'm also seeing a zone here. I'm seeing a zone here. Let's see here. This is where the market reacted mostly. Then let's move down to our 4 hours. On the 4 hours. So now you see that this market has been consolidating within this range. So now on the 4 hours, this is our low. Let's bring down our Fibonacci and mark it out from the low to the high. This is the low. Where the market is currently. So we are still expecting the market to push up to this level. Okay. Mm. This is where the market stops. This is where the market stops. It's still looking at this is where the market stops. Looking at it from here, from the low. This is our low to this place, right? So the next place we are expecting the market to get to is this angle, this place, this 61. Now what should we expect from the market? We expect the market to do something like this. Is either a pull up, give us a bit, something like this, a little retracement, then pull to this 27%, give us a little retracement, then get to this 61. This is what we'll be expecting from the market next week. So if the market can actually do this, then let's check how many pips we'll be expecting. We are expecting up to 700 pips. Okay, this is a very good one. 700 pips, right? Then let's check the calendar for next week. Forex calendar. Let's check if there is news next week. Next week. Okay, we have news on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Friday. We have a very strong news. Trump is going to talk on Wednesday. On Thursday, unemployment claims. On Friday, you have a CPI news. So now we are expecting a very big move on Wednesday. So it's either the market do this or the market will do this or the market will do this, break this trend line, get to 50 or 50 or 61, do something like this, then take us up. Do you understand? So notwithstanding, notwithstanding, it's still a buy market. It's still a buy market. We are still following the overall. We are still following the overall trend, which is buy. So we are still expecting a buy. Anything sell, I'm not going to be selling. So it's still a buy, right? So that is it. Do you have any question? Okay, your talk. Okay. Who- London and we trade London and New York section, most especially New York section. New York section. New York section. Now, okay. Let me what we are going to do now. Let me 4:30 Cyprus time. You see London section. Sorry, New York section. Can you see? It's 3:30. 3:30 p.m. New York section in Nigeria is 3:30 p.m. So that 3:30 p.m. is what time? New York time, New York time, 4:30, 4:30 p.m. in Cyprus. So New York time is, sorry, it should be 9 a.m. Okay, you see it. Whenever is New York opens by 9 a.m. Then in Cyprus time it is 4 p.m. Then Nigeria time it is 3 p.m. Do you understand? New York section in Nigeria time is 3 p.m., 3:30 p.m. because normally the market open, the New York market opens by 9 a.m. but we'll give it 30 minutes to market for the market to open very well, for us to see a clear view of the market. So once it's 3:30, you get ready. Once it's 3 o'clock, you start checking your chart, waiting for the, you see a reaction, you will see a massive pull. Just check your chart around that period. From 3:30, you see a massive pull up. The market will be pushing up, pushing down, pushing up, pushing down, pushing up very fast. That's when to tell you that the New York session has opened. The best time to trade. The best time to trade US 30 is New York session. No. So any other thing, if you are trading as a, what's it called? If you are trading as a day trader, New York section is the best. But if you want to be swinging US 30, if you want to be trading as a swing trader, you can combine London section with New York section, in the sense that during London section you might see on 1 hour. That means you'll be trading on 1 hour. So when you see your entry on 1 hour, you see engulfing candle, you can enter the trade, whether New York section or London section. Do you get? Yes, don't enter trade um don't enter trade on what's it called, on New York section on 1 hour. New York section, if you want to enter New York section, you can trade from 5 minutes. Like when you analyze your trade, like you have analyzed your trade, you now wait, you now go to 5 minutes and check for entry and wait for entry. Do you get? You go to 5 minutes and check for entry. But if you are trading, normally if you are trading as a swing trader, now we have analyzed this trade now. What are we looking at now? We have already seen what we are looking at. So what we wait for now is we now go to 1 hour. Now we are in 1 hour, right? What are you going to be waiting for? We are not looking at whether the market is on New York section, London section. So we wait for the market. Once the market gets to this place, gets to our entry, or the market push up here, do something like this, Then we enter the trade during the London section. We wouldn't mind if it's New York, London, Asia, or any section. We enter the trade. Why will you enter the trade by that time? Because so that you will not miss the entry. You will not miss the entry at that particular time, because the market is already on your POI, which is point of interest. Do you get? So once the market is at the point of your point of interest, and you see your candle, the candle that you are supposed to see, your confirmation candle, you enter the trade. You don't need to wait. Oh, let the market come to let the New York session open before you can enter. You can enter the market when you have seen your entry. Once is you have seen your confirmation, you can enter the trade. Do you get? Okay. So do any other person have a question on this? Do you have any other question on this? So yes, you will make use of 5 minutes. Why will you make use of 5 minutes? Because now the New York station, they push, the momentum is very very high. So let's take for instance now, the momentum is very very, let's take for instance now, this is where I take my trade. As you can see, throughout last week I did not trade. You see. So now let me put the section. This is the section, the New York section. If you will check, you are if you are checking my, you will check my chart where I take my trade. If you see any other place I take trade that is not New York session, you tell me. This is last week, I did not take trade. You see, this is New York. All these things you are seeing here is New York. Can you see? Last week, all throughout last week I did not trade. That's why you are not seeing any trade that I took. Now can you see? Can you see? This is New York. This was when was this? This was on, why this thing not close? This was on 26. No, no, this is okay. This was on 26th of 26. No, 6th of February. 6th, sorry, 6th of February. This was 6th. This one, then this one was on the 3rd of February. You see, all these things you are seeing on 5 minutes is the trade I took on 5 minutes. The trade I took on 5 minutes. The long ones, when you see the long ones, that ones I took it on 1 hour. So it does not really matter if I take it during London section. Anyone that you see that is long, any trade that you see that is very long, like I swing it, like this one now, like this trade now that you guys are seeing. I didn't take this trade on during New York section. That's why you see I drew this thing very long. This is my expectation. You see where the market gets to. This where that's where I drew it all the way from here. You see what the market did. Because of what? I saw my candle. I saw my confirmation. You understand? Then I took it. I saw my confirmation and saw a pullback. Then I took it to this place. Is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. It's about 1,400 pips. Only this trade. Only this trade is about 1,400 pips. That's why you don't need to be trading every day. If you are trading every day, you are just you can never be profitable. You can never be profitable. Forget anything. We are going to come back in case this thing log us out. You can never be profitable if you are trading every day unless you are a scalper or you know the level of years that you have been trading to be profitable as a scalper. You understand? Forget about anything you are hearing or people are saying. You can never be trading every day and be profitable. Profitable traders don't even trade every day, right? So that is it. So now this is our. I've already explained. Do you have any other question aside from Chukwemeka? Do you have another question? Today we are going to be learning a lot. This is a beginners class. I want to show you guys how to put your stop loss, Excel, uh, buy limit, sell limit. This is what I want us to learn today for beginners. But it seems that how many people do we have? Okay. Bright. Bright is the only beginner that we have in this. Bright, how are you? Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Bright? Do we have any other question? You find anything confusing? Just ask. We'll be having we'll be joining. I'll be sending another link very soon. This one will expire. I sent it. Wait, let me go.